Back in January 2013, the body of Kendrick Johnson, a 17-year-old high school sophomore, was discovered in his high school gymnasium. Now, what happened was, apparently, Kendrick Johnson had lost his shoe in a rolled up wrestling mat. He went to go retrieve it, he got stuck, and he suffocated to death. A very unfortunate way to die. That is the initial findings of the first autopsy. Now, if you notice the image on the right of the video, and I do apologize for the gore, this is what he looked like when he was discovered. And it's been, his parents believe that there were foul play because of the amount of damage to the face, the bloating and the hemorrhaging and the puffiness and whatnot. And that is unfortunately a lot of what happens when a person dies. And even the initial autopsy confirmed that as well, but that was enough to cause a doubt in the parents' mind, and they have not stopped fighting for the truth. And they have actually gone to court and won back in June a second autopsy report. So the body was exhumed and sent to a private pathologist for a secondary autopsy. And when that happened, they discovered that every organ from the pelvis to the brain was missing. I'm talking the brain, the heart, the lungs, the liver, and other organs were taken out and replaced with newspaper, with rolled up, bunched up newspaper. Now, they also discovered that Kendrick Johnson had died from a blow to the right side of his neck that was consistent with inflicted injury. The pathologist concluded that the teen died as a result of unexplained, apparent, non-accidental blunt force trauma. So it's now coming out that Kendrick Johnson was probably murdered by blunt force trauma to the head, and he shoved into the hole. Now, it could be that when he fell in there, he hurt himself, and that's what went in there. It could be those things. It's unexplained. But it says apparent non-accidental. So let's go on the notion that there is foul play afoot here. The lawyers are saying that there are 4 security cameras inside the gymnasium, one of which is pointed at where the body was discovered. And yet every time they keep trying to see the video, they keep getting blocked. And so they keep trying to push and push and push and push and push to get the truth. And one of their attorneys helping them out is Benjamin Crump, who gained fame from the Trayvon Martin murder last year. And he's trying to help the parents get results in this case as well. Now, looking at the aside from, looking at the secondary autopsy and discovering the newspaper, that's been a big issue. Why were all the organs gone? Well, according to the funeral home, they never received the organs. But according to the original autopsy, the organs were damaged beyond any recognition, I guess, and they were disposed of before the body was sent off to the funeral home. Although the parents are looking into that as well, so is the state looking into that as an investigation. The parents believe that the cops are covering it up. Of course, there's no real reason why at this point they believe that. No one really knows what happened. This is just a very interesting case of a kid being killed and then having this, finding out that there was a reason to believe that he was murdered, that this wasn't an accidental death, that this wasn't, this has some nefarious background to it. So hopefully in the future we'll find out more, and of course I'll update you guys as it moves along, and we'll try to figure this whole thing out. I just think that the case sucks, but it's just interesting as a whole. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. My name is Mundane Matt. You guys can find more from me at mundanematt.tumblr.com, twitter.com/themundanematt, or facebook.com/mundanematt. Please like, comment, rate, subscribe, share, tell your friends, and I'll see you all later. Pathologists concluded that the teen died as a result of unexplained, apparent, non-accidental blunt force trauma. 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 They also discovered that Kendrick Johnson had died from a blow to the right side of his neck that was consistent with inflicted injury. The pathologist concluded that the teen died as a result of unexplained, apparent, non accidental blunt force trauma.